chat widget for YouTube in OBS. Okay, we did a Duolingo streak. Your streak is still on 7. Going on yesterday. I tried doing Duolingo once, but I just don't have enough time to commit to learning a whole fucking language. Vote yes. Welcome in, Necro, as well. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for doing by. But yeah, just heads up, there is an ad break starting, like now. Necro, thank you for the. I'm sorry. Oh fuck, right. My mic's to my right. Sorry, I just coughed towards my mic. On Twitch, gotcha. No, you hit 7 yesterday. No, you were here, right? Were you here? Yeah, no, thank you so much, Deku, for the gift sub to Shake as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're not here? I feel like you did your streak. I don't know, I don't feel like looking through it. Alright, let me also real quick make sure I actually get Bob fully on here. There we go. That fucking... There we go. Bam. There we go. Alright, yeah, ad break should be going, so some of y'all might not be able to hear me right now. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds after it's done, and then we'll get into what we're doing today. Is going to be the plan, but yeah, welcome in though, everyone. Hello. I know I might sound a little quiet and tired, but I've never had a Twitch sub gift to me or bought one. Does it do anything more than supporting emotes and supporting the streamer? Having a sub also makes it so that you can't see ads. Yeah, it gets rid of ads for you. As long as it functions. Sometimes Twitch will be like, haha, you don't have a sub, even though you do have a sub, and it'll give you a Twitch or an ad every now and then. But that doesn't happen too often. It seems to mostly be with Prime subs, from what I've noticed. So I'm also trying to adjust my webcam here. There we go. Damn, fucking... This stupid goddamn webcam, dude. Hold on, I'm trying to adjust this stupid fucking webcam, man. Now it's looking too high up, but if I lower it, it fucking faults. Because whoever designed this thing is a fucking dipshit. There we go. There we go. Yeah, if I sound quiet, for those on Discord, it's because my voice needs a little bit of extra rest today. I want to make sure it's fully recovered by tomorrow, because God knows I'm going to lose my voice by the end of my celebration stuff. And I may or may not have been playing 2 nights in a row of going late into PlanetSide 2, having really hype moments and being loud. So, it's going to be a short stream today, that's why we're doing a short stream. Thanks, Asher. I know you're over here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did just fill up my water bottle again. Oh my god, I fucking tap my phone and it makes the webcam fall. God damn it. Needs like the tension of the fucking wire to stay up. This thing is so horribly fucking designed. It's a horrible fucking... Like, it's a good quality webcam, it's just horribly fucking built. Okay, there we go. Do whatever you want, Shake. I'm not gonna dictate what you do. Sorry, brain's a little foggy today. I actually overslept today. I was gonna get originally like around 7.5 hours of sleep last night, which is pretty good. And I woke up to my alarm, turned it off, and then even though the alarm went back off a couple times, I woke back up the next time. I woke up at 10 originally. Second time I woke up, it was 6 minutes to noon. Zombie's not in the Discord, Neku. Yeah, let me drink some water there. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Yeah, so what we're going to be doing today here, chat, is we're going to be going into designer mode. I'm going to be pulling my phone up here real quick. gonna take two things here. Alright, so what we'll do here, chat, is something I thought could be a little fun. We're gonna do a 2-hour kind of like speed build here and see what we can do. So, yeah, that's the plan. We're just gonna take this 2-hour stream and just build whatever the hell we can. So, yeah, I'm gonna get a timer started here for 2 hours and a couple extra seconds. Or no, an extra minute. And then, yeah. Let's see here. Let me think, what kind of build do I want to go with? What do I want to make? Here, if I want something, let me think. I think I'll do something easy and small, first off. I'll make a boat. I haven't built a boat in a while. So I'll make something floating. I think that's what I'll do. I'll make some sort of boat. Maybe I'll make a vehicle that's kind of tailored to fighting the Onyx Watch. I don't really have something for big armor penetration, so I'll build something that floats to deal with them. So, let's get to work on this then. Let's see here. So if I want to deal with our Onyx Watch, have you not submitted something to Twitch support about that? Because yeah, that's fucked. Wait, yeah, so if we want to deal with Onyx Watch, it's going to be something small and nimble. So let's go ahead and start out with... They did nothing. The average Twitch moment, honestly. So there we go. We're going to start with this. Alright, we're going to do something kind of like the Rocket Fisher, I think. That kind of like speedboat style. But instead, it's going to be a little bigger. I'm going to try to make it a little sleeker. And we're going to go with a bit more of it under the water this time. So what we'll do is do a wedge on the front like the last time. There you go. Oh, wait, shit, no. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do metal down the middle bottom of it. Then do... No, I think a 1 is probably better. Do that. Do wedge back. Then we'll do wedge front, back, and a front. There we go. Actually, no, what I'll do is I'll do a 2 back, like that, and then a 2 front, and a 2 back, and a 2 front. There we go. And I'll do, I think, the same kind of thing here, where we will do this. Wait, no, except, no, not on the top. On the top, we're gonna do only light armor. So that's gonna be my plan. And then, let's see here. What does that build look like a part of the Titanic? I don't know. It's a boat. It's a boat, gamer. I don't know what to say. What I'll do is I'll do yeah, just this. Fucking hell, this net is still alive. I swear to God, dude. How the fuck? Okay, so yeah, we'll do about this length. Should be good. Got a second monitor now. Nice. Do something like that, I think would be nice. No, maybe a more gradual slope. So something. Do a 2 there. And we'll do. this. And then, like, this, I think. Actually, no, we'll do... We'll do... this. There we go. Let's see here. So that's a good, I think, shape. So we'll do out to the sides like so. Now that I've got the length of the ship down, I'm actually going to get rid of this kind of middle bit here. Actually, no, I'm not going to get rid of the last one because I need the last one to help me build out this. There we go. Let's do a 3-bar here. And then I think that'll be good for this. Actually, no. Let's do a 2-bar. Like this. There we go. That looks better. Go. Then we'll do this. There we go. This will be a 3-2. Or, yeah, there we go. We'll do then. There we go. Alright. Promise you would try to stream as a promise you made to someone you think could probably stream Power because the new update seems fun. Yeah, the new update does seem pretty cool, yeah, especially like the Terraria collab they did, which honestly I think, while I'm not the biggest fan overall of playing Power World itself, I think that's really fucking cool that they did a collab with Terraria. I think that's really neat. I think that's really a really creative kind of game to collab with. Now you can recruit the Zoe the first boss. That's interesting. I wonder how many people were begging for that to happen. That is certainly an addition of all time. No, that one slope is too much of a, like, jump. Go do that. Do that. Then we'll do this. That'll be the top. Then we'll do, let's see here. They made a poll about which popular character, the most popular character, person/pound, she got first place. I see. Very interesting. Also, again, I'm sorry if it sounds like I don't care. I promise I do. I'm just, again, trying not to put too much strain on my voice. Let's do a 3. Nice. There we go. Yeah, no, actually, hold on. Let's do a 2. And a 3. Actually, no, a 1. I think the way I'm going to do it back here is going to be a 1 and then square corners like this. Sound tired? That's fair, okay. I just don't want it to be misinterpreted. Shit. Is this the right? Yeah, this is the right. Oh yeah, just right. Got confused. Okay, 3 back, there we go. Then wedge back 1 there, there we go. Maybe a 3 there. Then I'll do a 4. I think having a sleeker build to the ship would look better. And then a 3 back here to make it match in. Yeah, I think that's better looking. It's a little tall, but I think I need to make it tall. Okay, so what I'll do from here now is, let's see here. I need to make it match here. I might make it a little wider. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a little wider actually. Let's do... Let's do something like this. And actually, yeah, what I'll do is I'm gonna replace these with metal components, because I think this will help keep the boat better kind of stabilized in the water. So we'll do this, and then this will be how high they go. Whoops, hold on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We'll do that. Go. How's this? Let's try this. Whoops. Alright, no, I did it one more out. Bam. Bam. We got a 2. There we go, which I'll just do like this, because I think that'll make it a little bulkier. There we go. There we go. Right, I need to do a transition here, I think. Transition, I think it'll be a offset? No, a 2 offset, I think. 2 offset? No, would it be a transition? I think it'd be a 1 to 2 transition. Ah, yep, that's exactly what it'll be, a 1 to 2 transition. There we go. I think I gotta do the same thing up here? No, it's a... square-backed corner, I think. No, it would be just a regular corner, I think. Because then I can use inverted like this. Wait, no, I'm using the wrong material. I gotta go back to alloy for the top. Go. Okay, now that I know what I'm going for, get the symmetry mode on. I'm going to need a 1 to 2 transition here, I think. There we go. In a pixelated horror game, wish you luck. Good luck. Don't know why you're doing this to yourself, but good luck. Thank you for lurking, Zebby. We'll be back in a bit. Alright. 07s for the Fallen Soldier chat. 2? Yeah, 2. Triangle corner there. It'll be a 3? Yeah, 3. We'll have the inverted 3 here. Go. Then it's slope. Then it's 1 3 1 2 1 2. I'm getting better at this, chat. I'm getting better. Chat, I'm getting better at this stuff, man. CEO of Rockying was right. I'm getting better as I build. Let's see here. 2s. Even possible? Yes. Surprisingly, I know, but yes. Then we got the 4, I think. This is a 3. I guess I can do an inverted 3 there? No, a 2 still fits best there. Okay, and then... I need a 4 here. Oh, I can do... Can I do this? No, I think I need to do a 2-4 transition. Kinda. Fits there, but doesn't fit the rest of the slope. It fits here, but doesn't fit the bottom. 4-meter offset? That's decent. I don't think inverse is the way to go about it. No, yeah, it needs that kind of slant. It needs that slope to the bottom. Slope transition? Oh, shit, there it is. Holy shit, chat. I'm getting really good at this shit. 4-3? No, I think this will just be a 2. I think this is a 2-3. No, I think this is just a 3. Just a 3 corner. I think that's just at that, or maybe a triangle corner 3L or 3R. Yeah, that'll do. Hydrate, you got it. Welcome in, Square. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for goodbye. Hello. Okay. I'll do this just to help add some extra just structure to the ship. I think this is going to be where I make, like, use the mirror to make it symmetrical. Yep. It's building on both sides. Yep. Probably be crazy and turn that off. I mean, yeah, actually, so I don't know if anyone in the Discord went and watched it, but what I did recently is I submitted the combustor. For those of you who don't know, I submitted it to Rorston's roasting kind of thing in his Discord that he reviews designs on stream, on his streams. And for those who don't know Rorston, he is a rather experienced player of this game, and he's actually one of the people who makes some of the official designs for certain campaigns. So, he has his own Discord and community. He's actually been here a good few times before. He said hi. He's pretty chill. He's pretty cool. That's a 3, so we do 3. Yeah, no, he has swung by before, and I submitted the ship, the combustor, our most recent design to, or one of our most recent designs to his kind of design review thing he does. And yeah, it was interesting because one of the things he actually mentioned as part of his critique was to make things asymmetrical, and for me, like, as a newer player, I hear him say that, and I'm like, but if I make shit asymmetrical, we're gonna have balance issues in the ships. But also then I think about it, the game does a pretty good job at, whatchamacallit, fucking... God. What I think I do these the entire width. Or no, I think this one's just a square corner. But yeah, like, it's just kind of like interesting how it's like something I would never think to do, because it's like that just sounds like a not too good idea for keeping a more functional ship. Is something that he's suggesting I, well, do, is make it asymmetrical, you know? It's like, huh. Interesting. And the other thing that was really fun was the fact that he, both he and the friend he had on stream with him notice the inspiration that the combustor has, the general shape of it, has inspiration from a ship from Star Wars. I don't know if any of you know the TX-130. In Star Wars, that is a hover tank from the Clone Wars. And actually, it was like a fucking vision from God I had, where I had that, like, ship pop into my head late one night. I was like, holy shit, that would make for such a sick fucking design base. And so, I used it as a design base. I have no fucking idea what shape goes here. Gonna make this ship a little brighter so I can see what I'm working on. So this is a, what, a 2-corner. Did I put an inverted there? No. A 2-4, maybe. 2-4 transition. No? Is it a 2-3? Almost. It needs to be a slightly different shape. 3 offset? No. 2-3 inverse? No. Oh, it's just a 2 fucking 2 offset. Nice. Oh, hold on. I just realized that's a not a metal inverted there. Go. Do triangle that goes there. There we go. And then we do I think I'll do this. Yeah, we'll do a slightly flattened out bottom for the ship. Hey, Doe, welcome back in. Citing visions and dreams in academic papers is funny till we meet again. Gotta sleep. Good luck with the build. Rebuilding is fucking hard. Yeah, thank you, Roy. I think I'll do decently, I think, with this. I don't think it'll be too bad for me. So I have a decent idea. I'm gonna make it a pretty simple design. I have a pretty solid idea of what I want to do with it, so we'll do that. Let's see here. Yeah, that works. Okay, there we go. So I'll do a bunch of 4s down this side. We'll do bam, 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 bam. And then I think what I can do is we'll do 4s. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then I have a decent space in here, because what I'll do is I'm gonna make this thing a pseudo kind of broadsider, I think, in a way. Is my kind of idea I'm having here. Kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not sure though, but I've got a kind of idea. I'm actually gonna go ahead and patch this all in. Got a little bit of space in here I gotta patch in. Well, see, I think I need a 2 inverted there. I need triangle corner 2 here. Nope. Good. Nope, it's a 1 inverted there. There we go. I need some sort of transition slope here. I think this will be a 4-to-1. Is that a thing? From here. It kind of looks like a thing, but just I don't have the right shape. Let's see, what? Let me find something that first fits the... Oh. Hang on, we got something cooking here. That's a, what? That's a 2? Got incredibly tilted playing Counter-Strike. That was fast. Understandable, though. It is Counter-Strike. Incredibly understandable at that. Goes here. Probably another offset, maybe? A 2-meter offset? Oh yeah, and then a 1-meter offset. There we go. Let's real quick drop her in the water, make sure it stays stable. Currently costing like 3,000 materials. Okay. And it floats on its own still. Oh, hold on, I just realized that this doesn't look quite good. Oh, I don't need to do anything fancy. I can just do it one slope. I can just do a one slope and then a triangle corner. Or I guess a square corner if I want to make it look a little nicer. Nope, triangle corner. That doesn't fit there. There we go. Hey, shots of the enemies will lock the fuck in. Understandable, honestly. Okay, let's go ahead and get some shit going here. So I'm probably gonna do... something like... something like this, maybe? Where I'll do... hold on. I just realized I gotta reinforce the inside. I put in some random supports. Certain places. Let's see here. I'm gonna get that one. So I'll do that. That one, there we go. Slopes, there we go. Needs a 2, then a 3. The 3 will go there actually, except yep. Go 3, and then the 2 goes there. There we go. Just a tiny bit of metal up on the top to help patch things up and reinforce things a little more. Let's see here. I'm probably gonna just fill the entire front here with some extra metal. Just to help beef things up. This is gonna make it a little heavier and a little less, balanced, but it's for the better. Alright, let's go. Here we go, we'll do that. That should help keep things a little safer in the ship. Oh, there is a fucking hole in the back I forgot about. Hold on. Whoops. Totally forgot about this little important area here, you know, only a slightly important detail. Here I need to do maybe a 4-corner? No. Offset. That's a 4 offset. That is indeed a 4 offset that goes there. Let's fucking go. And then... square corner 3... no. Triangle corner? Good enough. No one's gonna be looking back here. And then a 2. Corner? Nope. That kind of fits it, but wait. I'll just do inverted in here. There we go. Perfect. Now I'll take it back out of the water, and it should actually float better now. Not really. I'll probably have to do an air pump. Let's do an air pump. Let's do water. Air pump. I'll do that in the back, actually. Go, let's see here. This thing. Power scale, scales the overall power output. 2.5. I don't think I need it to be too powerful. Just good enough. Okay, so it works now. You streak reset now. Ah, unfortunate. Let's see here. Let's do. I think I'm gonna do thruster-based propulsion. Just because I think, while it's a little more expensive, I think that'll just help us go a little better. And then I will have some propellers here and here. I'll put some there as well. Actually, no, those fuck up the flow a bit. Do that. I will actually have here. I'll actually do one of these in the bottom here to hopefully help keep things a little better situated. What I'm gonna do as well, just to help make things a little more balanced. Fuck you mean, badoop. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry about that, I just had to answer something. Back to my timer, there we go. Alright, so there we go. I think I gotta, let's do, just to help put some more weight in the back of the ship. Go. Okay, this might need full power output actually. Okay, so let's see here. I'm thinking if I want to keep this properly, like, kind of situated, I'm gonna have some propellers on the outside. We're trying to build now a boat. It's just a little speed build here. So this is just a fun little idea I had since I'm doing a short stream today in preparation for tomorrow. Whoops, hold on. There we go. Actually, I don't think that one's gonna work because that one, in the middle, that doesn't really help rotate something. Go. It's just annoying getting 12 points instead of 10. I'm triggering some more OCD part of your brain, I see. Alright, and then we'll do... Let's see here, we'll do, probably sneak some extra thrusters somewhere. You're right about here. Or no, actually, let's do right about here. Alright, now I think that'll probably be good. Let's get inside and let's start working on some things. So first off, what I want to do, let's get some surge protectors placed in to this system just to keep it safe. I don't think the Onyx Watch have any sort of MP stuff, but I'd rather not take any chances. So, I forgot to finish armoring this area up. It's not going to be a lot of armor, but it'll hopefully be enough just to keep things slightly less dead. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Now let's see here. First things first, steam engines. We're gonna need some good engineering going in here. So let's figure something out. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that goes out to the top. Triple small boiler system, I think. Go. Handle. Can output 30,000 steam each, so it's 90,000 steam. Let's do one more. 120,000 steam. I think that'll be good. Okay, we'll do this. Let's see here. How do I want to do our... let's see here. I'll do... Three... This do. One more. Three generators like this. Resources should be connected to that. Be able to fit the electric engine. Oh shit, sorry. Somewhere up in here. That should do. Connected. I'm not sure if these will be functioning or not. That is my only concern here. But we can figure that out in a moment. Steam engine. Second thing is going to be this. Our small piston. Get a little bit of a pain in the setup. I have an idea. I have an idea. What I can do, I believe, steam hull pipes. right? What I can do is this. Wait, shit, right. The other issue is gonna be how do I fucking get the steam out of here? Ah, fuck. Oh. Actually, that shouldn't be too difficult. I could just do this. What I'll do is I'll do something like this. I didn't think this through. You know what? This thing is probably not even going to be using that much electricity, so this would probably be fine. I'm also going to do this real quick, because I want to go back to this, and we're going to do five-way connections. Hold on, actually no, this one, a four-way like this. Go this one, five-way in the middle. Guess they're all interconnected. Then what we can think here. Actually, hold on, I have an idea. Small gearbox, we'll do pistons like this. What we can do is not this, this. These can have outputs like this. And then two-way like this. Oh wait, no, a three-way like this. And then we can do vent here for these ones, and that should work, I believe. And then what I can do, okay, here we go. I got it. I need three ways. Bam. Four-way like this. There we go. Bam. Corner pipe here. This. Okay. And what we can do is gearbox, small piston, or no, small cranks. That should be good. Small gearbox like this. Then I do and this. Can't I have these on the same one like this? I feel like this is a thing I can do. I feel like this is something I can do here. And then I can do this, because what I'll do is I'll have one more setup here. Like this, just the same way. And we get some cranks. There we go. That looks like it's set up right. I don't think I set it up correctly. Hold on. No, it's plugged in right. Right? Nope. Wrong direction. Now it's plugged in right. Yep, see, there we go. And then if I want to add more, this might not be enough engine power, I'm not sure yet. We can do on the other side the same kind of thing over there. And then what I can do here is we can go back through and patch in the spots here and here. And then to cover the more vulnerable things, we just go in with some plating. Like so. Then we can do the same thing up top. Oh wait, no, those can be 3s. There we go. We have a 2 right here we can fill in, like so. That. Like that, there we go. That should work. Alright, and then to continue, because again, this is going to hopefully be the side that's furthest away from the enemy. What we're going to do is we're going to get some here. I'm going to pack away some ammo here. Don't need too much more than that. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and, not that, turn off the repeating sound reduction because I like the sound these make. Make sure we have plenty of material storage. There we go. The only issue is they do not have nearly enough steam for the whole system. So instead what I'll do is... yeah, they just don't have, it doesn't have enough steam for the system. So what we'll do is a little something I like to call simple math. And by that, I mean we're just going to add a medium boiler in the middle here. Actually, no, that's a bad idea. Bad idea. Why is it a bad idea, you might be wondering? Well, simple. Boilers are flammable. I ain't risking that shit. I'll do it here. I can kind of hide it against this wall here, and I'll be able to... basically, I'll just be able to protect it on the inside. Go, 20,000 materials. Storage isn't terrible. Steam. Piping, there we go. Go, we just need a corner here. I'll have a that. Go. Oh, I missed one. I'll just put a 2-plate here. There we go. And now the input is going way better. Yeah, the pressure in these systems is doing a lot fucking better now. It should fill all the way up, actually. Yeah, now as you can see, it's a little tilted. So, that's fine though. We can make do with that. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to put in our little AI doohickey here. Alright, let's go ahead. First off, what we're going to do is... back in here, actually. So I'm going to do something like this. Because we're going to need some extra processing power. So I'm going to do something I haven't actually included on a ship in a... well, not in a decent bit. Something I haven't done in the last two things I've made. Alright, missiles... medium missiles... launcher... there we go. There we go. Then we go back into the missiles real quick. Medium gantries. Just do the aerodynamic gantry. There we go. How lovely. Then we do some connectors. Go. They do ejectors on those. There we go. Alright, back to missiles. Friend or foe add on. I think that goes with the controller itself, so we'll do this. There we go. Now it needs an AI weapon controller all in one. There we go. There we go. And then these missiles, let's see here. Variable thruster, fuel tank, paraffins, prediction, to explosive, shape charge. Do that. So do that. Then let's do guidance activation delay just before locking, 60% variable thruster. Let's see here. How much lifetime does it have? 20 seconds. Thus duration. I'm going to increase the output until we get to exactly 20 seconds. There we go. Makes it a little faster. No wasted fuel in case it has to fly the entire way. Start delay, half a second. So actually we'll do 19.5 seconds of flight time there. There we go. Copy don't match matching launch pads. There we go. Nice and fast. Very lovely. Those will just be nice little, hopefully hole-punching missiles. Alright, then we'll do AI card slot here. Circling ship AI. What do you mean not connected? Good now? Circling ship AI. There we go. That should keep it nice and stable. There we go. Target prioritization card, as always, because I want, nope, not the target prioritization. Aim point selection, there we go. Max time before changing targeted block. Let's do 10 seconds. Target box above water. Try to target clusters, there we go. Do here and here. Bam and bam, there we go. Then we're gonna do AI, actually. Connector there, connector there. Let's do detection components, camera 360 here. A laser tracker. And then I'll do one more camera back here just so we can have full coverage here. Connector, bam. Detection component. I'll have a gimbal in the back here. That way it can track anything behind us. Wireless receivers. There we go. Real quickly, I'm gonna leave build mode here because I want you to...
Control doors. Moving out.
I know your boat. Take a look at how fast we've got you going so far. 20 meters a second. Still decently cheap, so I'm not too upset about that, but I feel like we can go faster. See how that does. There we go. A little faster now. There we go. It's still kind of slow. I prefer for it to be a little faster. I could probably do this. A little better. Try this. It's going decently fast now, but I feel like we're still missing some speed here. Also, real quick, I just noticed that this could do to be made into a 3 slope. There we go. Let's see here. What if I do... Nope. Way too much downward force. Yeah, no. Those just give way too much downforce. Unless I do a hydrofoil. Let me try that. Let me try hydrofoils. Like on the front here. What if I do some hydrofoils, and then add these? No, I feel like they still have just way too much downward push force. That should help at least stabilize things. Maybe this will help.
Moving now.
Let's see, in a straight line, how fast are you going now? Not the fastest.
Moving now. Moving now.
Have you given up? What's going on? Why are you just not listening anymore? Blue? Good? Did I not give it the ability to turn? Hold on. It should have the ability to turn. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, it does. I guess it's just tired of moving. Okay,
Taking command.
okay, you're moving again, cool. Right, so here we go. It's time for some guns. Let me think here. The easiest gun type to do would probably be some autocannons, but the issue is autocannons don't have the greatest armor penetration at lower calibers. Do a slow firing kind of big shell thing. This. APS is going to the back. I messed up a little bit. Okay, hold on. Do that. There we go. 32 meters a second going straight forward isn't terrible for a, whatchamacallit, fucking boat. I'm spoiled by really fast airships. Let me think here. What would be a good mix of weapons here? I think the middle gun I'm gonna do as a kind of like big slow gun. So we'll try something like that. So here, what's the biggest autoloader I can fit in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Or I could do, 4, 5. I could have a max of a... I could have a 5. Okay, I think I'll do that. Do a 5 in the middle here. Do something like this, I think, for it. Or we'll do this, and then we'll do 5 clips. I don't expect this thing to be good, but it's just gonna be a fun little test of my building ability, I guess. Bam, 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 bam. Let's do some coolers now. Yo. Let's see. This can store 33 shells. Okay. Or probably depending on the type. We are out of materials, though. Not surprising. Let's see here. So this kind of gun. No shell let it. Yeah, let's do a little more. Let's do gauge increasers of... Let's do a 402mm shell. Let's see here. So 402mm shell. That's assign, or no, remove. Edit. Let's see here. So a 402mm shell. It's a 5-meter clip, which we have, so that's good. Alrighty, off the bat, doing good with that. Let's see here. I don't need it to be a very fast-moving shell. In fact, what I'm going to do is actually slow it down a bit to get more explosive. Actually, what I will do... Well, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just do a fucking explosive head. This will be a purely explosive shell. Like an actual, like, proper fucking cannon, I think would be pretty fun. Yeah, it's about as slow as I'm willing to make it. Actually, no, no. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Only got 12,000 explosive damage, which is a little less than I'd like. Let's see what. What are we working with? Okay, I can't make the shell any bigger. If I do, it becomes a 6-meter clip length required. So to burn the full gunpowder load, let's see here. 5.3, so a 6-meter barrel. Okay. Start and end like that. Evacuator. For extra cooling, 8.4 minute or RPM cooling. I think that does that'll do. All right. There we go. Fire pretty slowly though. It's not the most ideal gun, but again, this thing isn't going to be like a super battleship or anything. It's just going to be a goofy ass gun is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a really fucking silly thing. And you know what? That's fine with me. I like silly stuff. You already know I like silly guns. There we go. That should be enough recoil absorption. Oh yeah, more than enough. So actually I can take off a good few of these. Let's see here, recoil absorption. I only really need the one. So I'll put it up here. Actually, no. I'll put them in here. Keep it nice and accurate. There we go. Nice and accurate. I say as it has an accuracy rating of 0.32. This is gonna be just another not that expensive, relatively speaking, just kind of goofy ship. Let's see, I'm gonna do 8-meter barrel for these two. This one's gonna be a little more awkward to do, but I'll do my best. Let's see, I'm gonna do a 3-meter autoloader for this one, which we actually need some more. How am I going to do this? 1 unit. Bam, 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 bam. This one will probably be, let's see, I'll probably do 3-meter pure Sabo kind of thing. Just armor pierce. Let's see here. Bam, 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 bam. That one doesn't even have one, so that's fine. There we go. Then recoil absorption. I think I need 5s here. Yep, there we go. Let me run out of materials again. This thing, yeah, no, it does take a lot of materials to initially load, though. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, this thing is gonna be a I get shot once it dies kind of thing. Let's see here, bam. Create new shell. Edit, let's see here. So it's gonna be 236. How, okay. 236 millimeter shell. Needs a 3 clip length. That's good. I was actually right on the money. 8-meter barrel length for the. Let's see here. Let's try just this full Sabo thing. Or mostly Sabo with a little bit of solid body to help add some kinetic power to, or some extra just inertia to it. Pierce is pretty solid. What if I just do full Sabo? 70. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it'll pierce straight through shit, so that's good. This kind of gun. Sabo head assigned to all unassigned. See, this thing will have an 11 RPM. Not the greatest. Okay, no. I think this will be probably about the best kind of shell I can get here is a Sabo head, solid war body, Sabo war body. 10-part shell, going 1239 meters a second, 65 expected armor pierce, which is pretty solid. Okay. Just real quick, big build mode so I can go in, refill APS shells. That should speed it up a little bit too, it's a smaller gun. 14 RPM, actually 13.8 until I up the cooling of the gun slightly, which I could do here. Maybe, actually, can I do that anywhere? Hold on. There we go. Let's see, that gun can now fire a full 14? Hell yeah, I can. Nope, no, wrong thing. 236, there we go. 14, there we go. There we go. 14 RPM. This is 3.3 RPM. That's fine though. I'm just gonna let that fire as fast as it can. Just because it has the clips, so it should be able to fire a little faster than what it says, but I'm not sure. This front one here, I'm gonna do a twin barrel, lower caliber, pure kind of AP thing as well. Advanced cannons. Let's do some coolers. Yo, that should be enough cooling, hopefully. We shall see. Let me think. What kind of gauge do I want? Let's do two. It'd be an 89mm shell. 118, I think, is good. Limited to 118. Yep, that'd be good. Let me think here. What kind of 118, probably 2 meters then. Let me think here. Bam, bam. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Or no. We'll do this. So we'll do that. So these are all 2s, I believe, right? Yes, 2s. Okay, so we'll do 2 clips on all of these. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. This one here. Doesn't quite work. What do you mean this isn't connected? Weird. There we go. That'll do. Okay. Now we just grab the input feeder. There we go. Might need to load a little more ammo storage onto this thing. That should be fine. Okay, let's create a new shell. Edit. This is a 118. millimeter shell. Let's see here. So I'm gonna want to go for fire rate more than anything. Let's see, 2 clip length required. Solid, solid. Gunpowder. Sabo head? Nope. Sabo head, not war body. There we go. That'll do. And let's see, what kind of fire rate are we looking at for this one here? We're looking at a 69.8. Nice. There we go. I'll do 69.5, just keep it a little slower. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Actually, I have an idea. I have one more idea here. Go over here, I plug that in over there, right? So we still have our 118mm gun. But then what if I do... What if I do this? And I add in just another row of these. What if I just do that? What if I just did that, huh, chat? What if I just did that? Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny if I just made it even better? This thing gets shot once, it's going to go up like a goddamn 4th of July celebration. However, that is a realization that I built this wrong. That I'm willing to find out. However, it's not going to be too hard to fix, because all I gotta do is just... So what we can do is instead do them like this. 2, 3, 4. Does that connect? That connects. Nice. There we go. What do you mean not connected? What? Fuck you mean not connected? There we go. It meant not connected. Would have guessed. There we go. Alright, ammo input feeders. There we go. Bam, bam. Nope, missed. There we go. There we go. Missing one over here. There we go. Assigned to unassigned intakes. There we go. So now this thing should be firing 109.6. Nice. 109. There we go. Nice. It's just reloading. It has no ammo. Yeah, I gotta go in here. I'm gonna add some extra ammo storage. Or, not ammo storage, just resource storage. Because it's not nearly enough. We have... Go. There we go. 3,500 material storage. There we go. Nice. Let me just double check that the barrel has enough length for the full propellant burn. It actually only needs a 6.1 meter barrel. So we're going to do exactly that. Barrel start. End. Evacuator. There we go. Add some muzzle brakes just because it'll help the recoil issues. And speaking of recoil absorbers, let's go figure out some spots I can slap some into. Go. Here we go. Got a couple more in there. Okay, we should have enough recoil absorption on this. Let's see, recoil. Nope, not actually yet. Oh, right, there's the surface I was looking for. I'm concerned that it can no longer hold itself up out of the water. Oh, is it because I blocked off? Yep. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I just can't really crowd this thing. Okay. I gotta be careful about that. Go. 3,200 material storage. There we go. There we go. Then we go in with the advanced cannons, recoil absorption, 6 meter. There we go, we have enough recoil absorption to keep that stable. That should be a whole 6 meter. That should be a 5. This one could also fit. Oh, that could be a 7 meter. There we go. That one has more than enough. Actually, it didn't even need those. Silly me. Go. Alright, those are good. Nice. Very good. Alright, now I'm just gonna go in and we're gonna just pack some armor in. Go. There we go. Let's go ahead, save this as new boat Mark 1, because I don't have a name in mind yet. And let's go ahead and give it a little test here. Let's find a deep water guard, easy vessel to start. Let's find the contraband. How about that? On auto, there we go. Is that a missile? Oh no. That's a... Is that a nuke? That's a nuke. It shouldn't be able to hit us. No, but it's gonna hit us. Jesus Christ, I'm glad I saved it. Holy fuck. Did not know the contraband had something like that. Okay, so we are very weak to missiles. Which means I will probably install an ECM jammer or two. And by that I mean I'm going to do that right now. Signal jammer, ECM. There we go. Gonna refill its materials, and we died to the missile again. Alright, contraband is not a good fucking ship to test that on. Holy fuck. What the hell? Hmm. Okay, let's try something else here then. I have an idea. Missiles, small, attached gantry. Two there, one there. We got 3 of them now. Lightweight alloy blocks, there we go. 2 here, there we go. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, chat. Missiles. Small missile launchers. There we go. Connector. Controller. Render phone identification. Then staggered fire add-on. Controller right here, so I'm gonna give the AI here. Or no, wait, no, it doesn't get an AI, it gets the ACB. Okay. Enemy missile torpedo will enable, yes. Here's the thing, I don't actually know how to use one of these. Like, from default. Missiles, torpedoes... Targeting. No. Addition. Missiles, torpedoes will... Yeah. Well, actually, first, hold on. Defenses, munition, Warner. Missile scene. There we go. That'll do. Can't see. Go. Okay, the ECB test. Hmm. Hydrate, thank you for the hydrate check. Let me see here. Let me real quick. It is the Piranha Interceptor Array. Yeah, the automated control block test. Effect. Effect will fire weapons enabled. Effect. Effect. Probably need to go down at the bottom. Yep, down at the bottom. There we go. Okay, I have it set up correctly. I just need to actually fucking find the right setting. Okay. Bottom. This is org. Torpedoes, minimum value, maximum. Missiles. Where's the fucking will fire? Action. Will fire. Where's the fucking shoot option? Weapon systems. Will. The fuck am I missing? Piranha Interceptor Array. Will fire weapons. Where is that button? Motherfucker. Hold on. Looks like I'm an idiot. Hold on. Oh. Hang on. Hmm. Hmm. Interceptor. Interceptor, armor piercing. That doesn't really change it that much. But that should help. Arming delay, I'm not going to do more than like 0.1 seconds of arming delay there. Lights activation delay, thrust before locking, let's just keep it at 100%. Go, thrust duration, not very long though. Do another fuel tank. No. Fins, warhead. Actually, no, it probably shouldn't be that. I think if I do explosive ones, it'll make it more expensive, and also it didn't change really the damage. It'll probably just cause things to bounce the other missiles around. Ramp time 1. Go. That'd be good. Guidance activation with light 0, please. There we go. That should be good. Copied all matching launch pads. Save down here. I'll have a launcher for this one. Let's fix that real quick. Go. Right, no, I need to give it its own connector. Or an own thing, controller. Here we go. Identify friend phone. Use a prediction guidance, APC guide, or turning thruster. Oh yeah, you know what? I totally forgot. I haven't even given this thing fucking guidance yet. Hold on a second. There we go. Also, welcome in, Hostinator. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for saying goodbye. Hello. Okay, target in action. Yeah, wait, no, what the fuck? This thing doesn't actually give me the option to fire these. What? Why doesn't mine have the option to fire? Huh? Why doesn't my ACB have the option to just shoot? What? Why is this thing unable to tell it to shoot? What? Huh? Why is its only option to open the hatch? What? Yeah, you're right. Okay. Diction guidance, turning thruster. Oh no, turning thruster up here, fins back here. There we go. Is there a better log entry? So this one, reconfigure it to the diction guidance, turning thruster, fuel tank, fins. There we go. Let's do that. Don't mind me, just moving my mic a little bit so I can put my phone on charge. Phone, please. There we go. Alright, so that should be good. We're gonna save this here. There we go. Load that one. There we go. Have a control block. Target in action. What is wrong with my automated control block? Why? What? Enemy missiles. Why does it not have the option to shoot? What? Huh? Weapon systems. Fire. There we go. I think I need to configure this a little bit better. Missile systems. And now it's just back to saying force Hold on. Weapon and fire. What's a weapon and fire? What? I don't... Limit the range. Okay. Then... Fuck. Okay, hold on. Okay, it fires from both, I think. Is it? Yes, okay, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, Rostinator. Holy shit, okay, there we go. Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Enemy missiles, torpedoes, target action, weapon systems will fire, limit the range to 1. I forgot to add a stagger system. Let's set the range to 1,000 here. I'll set the range on both of those. 2,000. 3,000 is a little much. Do that. Okay, there we go. Let's save this again. Let's try the contraband again, because that will give us a good test on whether or not this will work. There we go. But yeah, welcome in. I'm doing a little bit of a challenge 2-hour build here. I decided to build some sort of boat here. For, ideally fighting early game, like Onyx Watch Deepwater Guard ships. We're currently giving it some testing here, because it's pretty much done for the most part. Oh, that didn't kill it. That didn't kill it. Oh my god, wow, that's ridiculous. That must be a beefy missile for such a fucking early game ship. What the fuck, man? Is there anywhere else I can include some stuff? Maybe the contraband is just not a good match for this thing. So here, actually, let me try something else. Let's try spawning it in distance here. Also, I haven't even tweaked the fucking AI of this thing. Combat distance, let's set it to 500, I think. Left side only, there we go. Try this. Oh wait, no, this is a medium ship actually, so I'm noticing that. Let's see. First off, if that makes our missiles here. I think they all missed. But being this close should make that miss. Yeah. There we go. Oh, there it is. But yeah, no, it missed because we were too close to it now. That's nice. Let's do a 35-degree angle here. This should help. Wait, no, hold on. I made that a sharp nose. Hold on. Do a 50-degree angle? Oh, that'll do. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, that was a good shot. Nice. I will say though, I I'm getting rid of these fucking things. They're faster, but god damn it, oh, do they sound horrible. Nope, I'm putting down the same thing. Yep. So it's gonna have to be a little slower, but... Actually, hold on. What can I do anything else to make this thing faster, I wonder? Come on, that might actually work. Yeah, it's working the way I hoped it would. Nice. There we go. Alright, let's, oh. Goddamn that, dude. Alright, so that worked. It's not even in God mode, so that did well. This thing, again, is going to be another one of the ships that doesn't fight anything actually, like, substantial. One thing I will do, just because I like to have a little bit of this, just so we can have minor, self-repair capabilities in case we take small amounts of damage. I'll do just the one, just like in the combustor. Just to help patch up any lost blocks. And also something else I will do here. I'm actually going to get rid of our mantlets real quick. What I'll do instead is I'll go into our advanced cannons. We will do elevation mantlets. Sideways ones. We'll do advanced cannons, barrels, 4 meter start, 3 meter end, with evacuator, muzzle brake, meter start, meter end, evacuator, muzzle brake. Then we'll do 4 meter start, 4 meter end, evacuator, muzzle brake. There we go. Save this, or well, actually first let's go ahead and repair it. We'll save it. Then let's try it again on the contraband and see if this helps change things up a little bit. Which angle? Do 55. There we go. Yeah, this thing's little guns don't do too much damage to us, so that's fine. Our missiles... Where are they going? Did I forget to give these any sort of guidance? Try this. Shit. They're flying in the right direction. I'm just thinking... Oh. I think they need some extra AI power. Can't see a goddamn thing. AI connector. Bam. 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 There we go. These ones don't take too long to recharge because they have a pretty solid amount of... they're pretty small. Oh, it's dead already. Nice. And we didn't even take any damage that time. Spawn in another one... here. God damn it. Yeah, they have a 15-second reload, it looks like. 16, 15-second. So yeah, I just want to make sure that these missiles are working in the back. Max guidance error. 3.3 meters. Right, remote control guidance doesn't work if I don't click. Hold on. I forgot. Of having two monitors? Hell yeah, man. Let's see here. This time... they completely miss. Hmm. Try APN guidance. See if that'll work. No, they just don't... I don't have a radar. Also, it spawned in an extra ship that I didn't want it to spawn. So... here's what I just realized. I don't have a radar. Anywhere on the ship. I'm pretty sure I need a radar for missiles. I'm like 90% sure that's how that works. So, oops. Let me just... try something here. Bug. So let's try this here, then. I wish I could check them. Nope, they are... yeah, this is what my issue is. They just, for some reason, don't fucking work. Sometimes. I never fully understand why, but sometimes missiles just... they don't fucking, do their job. They don't fly. Or they don't target. And then sometimes they do, and despite the copious amounts of learning stuff I give them, they still miss. Which I guess, yeah, is probably a result of thrust speed. Let's do 600. Or 600. Thrust speed here. Game, can I type, please? What? Oh, it's doing the fucking still dragging my mouse thing. There we go. Okay, let's try this. Oh, here we go. Direct hits. Bam!
Mouse minus 11 hit points.
That's okay. It's a HyperX. It's got enough health. Nice. Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh, they took out our camera. Oh no. Let's go ahead now. Pull in a Onyx Watch vehicle here. Let's see. Let's do the Let's start with just an easy one. Let's hear it. I've seen the rook before. Let's do the rook. This is going to be a bit of an awkward thing to fight. The anxiety I am currently experiencing seeing those shells whiz past. Yep. That's about what I'd expect, though. Okay, so don't send this thing against airships. Got it. No airships. Oh, and that is time. So yeah, this thing, we are going to officially be done. Missiles, fins, entering closer as far from the sun as possible. Turn back. Remote guidance. Active. Prediction. Gotcha. Yeah, this will be where we call it for this ship. I'll probably continue to work on it eventually, but this is a pretty good thing for 2 hours, I think. Let's do one last little test here. Let's say the Kunstag. I've seen that one before. Let's see how this goes. It's already been pinned through. What the fuck? One thing I still need to figure out. Okay, I'll do this in just a moment, Shake. One thing I still need to figure out, though, is just how to get it, have a better, more favorable angle to spin at, but this is working decently, looks like. Oh, that is it shooting back. Oh, and there we go. Nope, now our missiles can't really aim. Yeah, we took a pretty bad hit there, but it looks like we're gonna be fine, maybe? This thing's a little weird to fight, though, because of the fact that it's basically part of the water's surface at this point. But it looks like we're doing alright, though. Looks like we can survive getting shot, depending on where we get hit. Up in the front, we basically just immediately fucking die. In the middle, we basically fucking die. Yeah, for the most part, this is working decently fun, though. I might give this thing a little paint job eventually, but for now, this will be pretty good. I think this is a solid little, just little dude. Yeah, I'll take care of those in just a second, guys. Don't worry. I just want to see this thing kill. And thank you for the hydrate. I just did take a sip of water, so I'll take another one. Yeah, let me take a look here. I want to see how much these bullets are hitting. I mean, yeah, it's decently accurate, despite how hard of a target this is to hit. And for how little accuracy stuff. Actually, it's really funny, though. I did do a light workout earlier. I did a couple things of arms and a little bit of legs. Yeah, it's doing alright. It's doing okay. The bigger gun obviously doesn't hit as well. It's better for larger surfaces of being able to hit. For the most part, this is decent enough. Unfortunately, right now our missiles, I don't think, can aim. Or actually, no, right, because they're remote guidance. They don't actually need to be able to have any detection to be able to hit the enemy. Back to normal? No. Or, yeah, it's 220. I think that's why I set it to. Or no, that one's... No, this one's supposed to be bigger. I think it's still repairing on the inside. Was it? Yeah, no, this one's supposed to be way bigger, I think. But, yeah, I think it was still missing a gauge increaser. Yep, there we go. There we go. I won against the Kunstag, I think. Yeah, I did. Nice. But yeah. A cute little thing I built in 2 hours here. Go ahead, I'm gonna take a screenshot here. Got a bit of a nightmarish internal system here, but that's fine. What if mine doesn't end up with that? Yeah, it's just a floating brick of gun. Pretty much everything I've built is. Interesting. Well, that's fine. I don't care. It's at the caliber I want it to be anyways. Yeah, so, I guess I'll take a screenshot of the internals as well here. Just to give people heart attacks. But yeah, I think I'm quite happy with that. Wait, no. Hold on, fuck. What was it called? New boat Mark 1. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna go ahead and end it here though. Again, short stream, sorry about that, but I want to make sure my voice is all good. Because everyone, don't forget, tomorrow is the first day of my birthday celebration streams. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting to look forward to. Remember, stream starts at 11 or 12, or 11 in the morning, 12 noon, Eastern Standard Time. It should be some pretty good fun. We've got, I think it was some Helldivers in mine, Risk of Rain 2, Crab Champions to start. It's just gonna be kind of a vibe day. Take it easy, warm up, you know. I haven't streamed all day in a long fucking time. So, yeah, that's gonna be exciting. That's gonna be fun. Work. I agree. Yeah, the 7th is gonna be a lot of different stuff. We're gonna do, like, Buckshot Roulette. We're gonna do either Gary's Mod or Halo MCC custom lobbies during the middle, and then it's ending with a good bit of repo on the last day. And then the 8th is going to be all day of 7 days to die on 2.0 with a bunch of different people. I'm getting up to start doing push-ups here, so don't mind me. It's going to have Twitch integration on the whole day. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be fun. Let me do these push-ups now. I'm going to start with the normal ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let me take my proper minutes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. Dickhead. Dickhead neck here, dickhead. Oh no, Shake did the one-handed. It's dickhead, Jake. You be a dickhead. Whew. Okay. Yeah, so thanks again for swinging by, though, everyone. Let me check something real quick. Might raid tonight, I don't know. I'm not fully feeling it. Not gonna lie. Whew. Yeah. Okay, actually, I'm gonna raid you all out to Such, who I think just started his own stream. Yeah, literally hasn't even been a minute. Let's give him a fucking heart attack. Such is actually intending to join us tomorrow for some games and throughout the different days. Ugh, fuck, pardon me. Those one-handed push-ups are still hard as hell. So, yeah, he's gonna be one of our guests joining us throughout the next couple days. So, everyone, thanks for swinging by. Hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream. If you're new here, I stream every day. My usual hours are 5 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But as I just explained, I was a little weird today. Fuck, sorry. Push-ups are hard when I've already done workouts today. Especially on the arms. And pecs. But, sorry about that. But yeah, make sure to check my about section for links to my YouTube, Discord, Blue Sky, and Twitter. You can join the Discord to get stream time updates and pings for when I go live. If you want the role for those, it's totally optional. I can help. But other than that, be nice on the raid, give Such a follow if you haven't already. He's a really cool being, cool guy. He is playing some Still Wakes the Deep tonight, so that's a really good horror game. If you haven't seen it, it's a great one, it's really good. So, yeah, behave yourselves, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for the start of my birthday celebration streams. So until then, everyone, take care. Stay safe, stay healthy, all that good shit. I'll see y'all next time. Good night, everyone.